Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Coaching Corner with me, Jamila, aka the IEP Coach. I am the founder and CEO of the IEP Coach LLC. We are an education company, and we focus on providing support to special education teams, teachers, and paraprofessionals so they can keep their schools out of litigation. All right, that's just a little bit about what we do at the IEP Coach. And we go live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we talk about all things special education. All right. So we always have our topic. And hello. Hey. We always have our topic and then we have our Q&A at the end, okay? So you get to ask your questions regarding anything regarding special education. It could be the topic that we were discussing for the night, or it can be anything that you just have a question about. So I always tell people, hey, come on the live. You can get your questions answered live. All right, period. Okay. And as you are coming in, let us know where you are tuning in from. Let us know where you're tuning in from, and also share out this live. Tonight's topic is from surviving to thriving. So share out the live, share it out, share it out. And as I'm telling you to share it out, I am sharing it out as well. It is now fall. This is one of my favorite seasons. I love the fall and I love the spring. Oh, because it's not too cold, it's not hot, but it feel like summer. It's the fall up here in Philly, but it feels like summer a little bit. It was a little bit humid today, but it was bearable. It wasn't like too humid, but it was good. And I pray that everyone is doing well. But yes, let us know where you're tuning in from. And just so you know, we are streaming live on our YouTube, our Instagram, our Facebook, as well as our LinkedIn pages. So make sure you go ahead and tune in on the platform that you are most comfortable. Okay. All righty. So let's make sure I'm on the wrong platform. Wrong platform. What am I doing? All right, here we go. My bad, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so I'm just sharing it out. Oh, here we go. Share. Here we go. All right. And just so you know, our Speducators Rise group coaching program, our wait list is open. The wait list is open. You want to know what Speducators Rise is? Speducators Rise is our group coaching program that is designed specifically for special education teachers. Okay, Nashville. Okay, we see you, Nashville. All right. So this program is designed specifically for special education teachers. I wish I had a coaching program like this when I started my career as a special education teacher. I wish I had something where I could get professional development pertaining to what it was I was doing in my profession, because I was just experiencing so much that I wish I just had coaching to help me with that. I wish I had PD on progress monitoring. I wish I had PD on case management. I wish I had PD on how to write IEPs, how to write FBAs, how to lead these IEP meetings. There was no professional development for special education teachers, and it is still like that today. I can count on my one hand. I was in a classroom over 14 years. I can count on my one hand how many times I got a PD that pertained to special education. That's sad. That's really sad. So our wait list is open. It is an 8-week program, and it is a phenomenal program. We go over so much. So definitely, hey, if this doesn't even pertain to you, share it with a friend, okay? And if you are on Instagram, you can click the link in the bio and join the wait list. If you know a special education teacher, if you know a special education teacher who is in need of this, share this link with them. And also, we have a upcoming workshop coming October the 22nd. It is Progress Monitoring 101. Oh, this is gonna be good, because there are a lot of people struggle with that progress monitoring and not knowing how to do it, not knowing how to get started. Like, how do you progress monitor? Like, what do you need in order to progress monitor? Like, what's the process with that? All right. So make I'm going to put this in, drop this link in the comment section as well. So that way you can go ahead and register. It is absolutely free. Say it with me. Free. It is absolutely free. So it doesn't cost you anything to register. So go ahead and share that out with anyone, any teacher you know who needs to know the ins and outs of progress monitoring. Okay? All right. I'm trying to make sure, hey, like, because a lot of the answers to some of these issues that we have in the classroom, progress monitoring will help with that. So let's make sure we know the ins and outs. Okay? All right, we good. All right, so let's get started on tonight's topic. From surviving to thriving. What support looks like. All right. So I gotta talk to my sped teachers right now. A lot of you are in survival mode right now. And you may be wondering, what does that look like? Well, let me paint the picture for you. Okay? It may be, let's say you're in your school, let's say about maybe 3 of y'all. It really should be about 5 of y'all or 6 of y'all. You having a huge caseload. Your average caseload could be anywhere 12 to 15 kids. No, but that's not you. That's not you with the 12 or the 15. No, you have perhaps 25. Now, 25, that was a lot when I was a case manager back in the day. That was a lot. But no, now what I hear from some teachers, they're at like 30. They're at 35. They're at 40 students on a caseload for one teacher. And you want to know why the caseload is so big? Because they don't have enough special education teachers in their schools. So this is why your caseload is so big. There's not enough of you. All right. Part 1. That's 1. Paperwork overload, IEP overloads, FBA overload. You are buried in IEP deadlines, paperwork. All this paperwork. You got IEPs to write. You got progress reports to write. First of all, you got to collect the data on the goals for your students that are on your caseload. You have FBAs to do depending on the student's needs. And you got all these meetings you got to go to. You got parents reaching out to you because they want to know what's going on. How are their child being supported? How can they help them at home? You are being bombarded with so much paperwork, and so many people want access to you because they got questions. Okay? Then you don't have no set boundaries. You working through your lunch. You are working through your lunch. You're not even taking your whole lunch. You're quickly eating your lunch so you can get back to your work and get back to your paperwork. Or you're eating while you're doing the paperwork. You're not even taking a lunch. You have no clear boundaries. You may even be checking emails when you're at home, way past when you left work. And you're constantly putting out fires. All right, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm cooking right now. I'm gonna keep going because I'm cooking right now. All right. Then you don't have no support. You have no support. Your admin is like, do your best. Keep going. You got this. And it's like, you need more than you got this. You need actual support. You have but you're not getting no practical tools or the time to do what it is that you need to do as a case manager, as a special education teacher. Okay? Yes, let me cook. I'm going. Right? And then last but not least, you are on the verge of burning out because you're doing so much. You're guilty because you feel like you're doing so much, but then you feel guilt because you feel like you're letting down your students. And then you have that nagging feeling like, oh, like you just making it, like you just hanging on by a thread. And you don't feel like you're teaching. You don't feel like you're even leading anything. Does this sound familiar? It sounds so familiar to me because this was me. This was me. And you want to know what happened to me? It landed me in the ER. Yes, it did. Landed me straight in the ER because I was so overworked, not setting the clear boundaries, not getting as much support as I needed from my administration. And it landed me right in the ER. I was developing these, I was getting this pain in my head, like a headache was coming, but it would be no headache. For over a month, I had that feeling in my head. And I had to go to the ER for them to tell me, oh, you're having migraines. I'm like, this don't feel like a migraine. And then, of course, they want to give me medication to take. Does this sound familiar? You may not even be a SPED teacher, but you can relate to some of the things I'm talking about. Ooh, yeah, ER ain't no joke, no joke. Okay, but and that was that, and that's you in survival mode. That's you just surviving. That was me just surviving. And when I left that ER, I'm like, okay, this can't be life. This cannot be life. This can't be my day to day. I can't keep going to work the way I am, coming home the way I can't keep working like this. All right. So that was survival mode. But we're not trying to stay in survival mode. That's not where we're trying to stay. No, we're trying to get to thriving. Thriving. All right. Now, what does that really mean when I'm saying you're thriving? Well, I want you to know thriving is not perfection. You're not doing everything perfectly. Everything isn't going to plan, but you have sustainability. Okay? You have consistency in your schedule. You have consistency in your life. And you're able to sustain what it is you're doing. You have your system set up for you to help you. So you're able to have sustainability. Okay? Now, what does that look like and what does that mean? Confidence. You can write your IEPs. You can lead these meetings without second guessing yourself. This is what thriving is. All right? You have systems that save you time. So you got your tools that will help you with your progress monitoring. You got your templates that you use for your IEPs. You have your routines for your students. And you have your routine of, hey, this is when I'm going to check my emails, and this is when I'm going to stop checking emails. You actually are setting time to eat your lunch, so you can just eat your lunch. And you may even leave your building to eat lunch. You may eat lunch in your car. You may eat lunch sitting outside, because now you have some balance. Thriving looks like you have balance. You have energy left at the end of the day because you're not trying to do everything in one day. You have your set times. You schedule your hour sprints to do your work. And again, you have your cutoff time when you are done. And if you didn't finish it today, tomorrow is another day to get it done. Okay? Shutting your laptop down. 5 o'clock the latest. 5 o'clock the latest. And then you have collaboration. You've built these relationships with your parents, with your administrators, with your other colleagues, your other teachers, related service providers. You have that true collaboration. That is what thriving is and what it looks like. Okay? And then when you're thriving, you enjoy the work that you are doing. Now, sometimes in order for you to thrive, you may need to leave the environment where you are. You may need to switch schools. You may need to switch your grade. And that is okay. Because you'll find that joy will return of why you became a SPED teacher in the first place. And I am a witness to that. I had to leave one district to go to another district to feel like I was teaching again. All right. Now you may be saying, all right, Jamila, okay, you showed us what survival mode is like, what that looks like. You told us about thriving. How do we do that? How do we thrive? How? Oh, we got some comments here. All right. The fact that we have to do all this extra just to get some peace is crazy. It is. I used to eat in my car. I used to go outside, talk to these hands. I would go outside my classroom. That's exactly what I would do because I'm just like, I got it. But hey, you and I was on the same thing, same page. We had to get out the building just for a minute, and that's what you gotta do sometimes, okay? But you may be wondering, well, how can I get there? How do I thrive? All right, I'm gonna give you three tips, okay? You gotta have some tools and some systems set up for yourself because that makes it easy. Okay, checklist for yourself to remind yourself of things that you need to do. Have your templates of the things that you do over and over, like IEPs. Certain you might do a newsletter all the time. You may have your progress monitoring have the stuff that you do all the time, have a template for and have it set up. Okay, and processes to take away your guesswork. All right, so something that can help you. Join our progress monitoring one-on-one workshop. We're going to go through the ins and outs of progress monitoring. This can help you. This will help you. Okay. Number 2, you got to have community and you have to have some level of coaching. You have to. Nobody should feel like they're doing their job alone, and you can't. You need guidance. You need a supportive space. And that can change so much for you when you are able to get the support pertaining to your needs as a professional, as a special education teacher, and you have community of people who understand what you're going through. So that way, when you have those moments where, hey, you feel like you're at one of those low moments, you feel like you're surviving again, you can tap into your community to help you. So, join our Speducators Rise wait list. This program was made for you. It was made just for you. Okay? You'll get the support, the special education support that you've been longing for. Build your confidence and learn some systems that will help you. All right? And I want to say the third and final tip, wellness practices. You have to practice wellness. It doesn't just happen. You have to practice it. So, when you do like your 1-hour sprints or 2-hour sprints where you're working, you have to have your scheduled breaks. Okay? Have intentional boundaries. My lunch is a hard start at this time. And this is when it stops. And you are doing nothing work related during your lunch. Okay? Emails. You have a strong stop time for checking your emails and responding to emails. I don't check emails after I leave the office. Okay? Same thing with the phone calls. Same thing with text messages. Listen, if it's work related, leave it at work. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Because this is going to protect your energy. Okay? This is going to protect your mental health as well. All right? So, reminder, you have to do your wellness practices. You need the community and coaching. So, definitely join our waitlist for Speducators Rise. And you need practical tools and systems. So, register for our free workshop for Progress Monitoring 101. Learn the ins and outs of progress monitoring. All right? Let me see. We got a comment here. No, we don't. Thought we did. My bad, y'all. All right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pivot. So right now, I hope you guys have, you see the difference of surviving and thriving. And I hope that you are at the point where you're like, listen, I'm ready to thrive. If you're not already thriving, that you're ready to thrive and take advantage of these resources and these supports that we are giving. Okay. I want to open it up now for questions. Who has a question? All right. Who has a question? Any questions? Any questions? I know it takes you a minute to type. So go ahead. Ooh, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. So go ahead and type out your questions. Any questions? All right. Now, it's all right if you don't have no questions now. If they come to you later, it's okay. You can go ahead and send us your questions later. We are very responsive, okay? So you can ask your questions later. All right. All right. I'm just checking Instagram. I'm going back to see if we got any other questions. All right. I don't see any questions, and that's okay. If they come to you later, again, you can fill them in. No questions. All right. No questions right now. All right. Thank you for joining us. Talk to me, Tan. All right. So I'm just going to drop our information one more time. So we have our Special Educators Rise Group Coaching Program. The wait list for it is open. So you'll be the first to know when the program's open. It is not just the first to know when the program is open. You don't know the bonuses that you will get too. So you definitely want to make sure you join the wait list. Okay. And also we have our, hold on, let me drop that link. And also register for our Progress Monitoring 101 workshop. Register for that. Learn the ins and outs of progress monitoring. All right, because this will help you to create those consistent systems that you need in your profession. Okay, so I'm dropping that link right now. It is absolutely free to register. Feel free to pass the link on. And if you know a special education teacher who is in need of support and community, pass on the Special Educators Rise link to them as well. Thank you all so much. Please remember, be kind to yourself and remember what your capacity is. You are one person and you're only capable of doing what you are allowed to do. Do not push past your capacity and burn yourself out. All right, guys? We will see you all next week. Stay safe and have a great evening. Peace.